Trying to lose weight can be, how do I put it? A nasty. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. If this is your first time here, my name is Stasia, and I am following a low-calorie density diet inspired by Dr. John McDougall's book called The Starch Solution. So today, I just wanted to make a quick video to give you guys a progress update on my personal journey. If you haven't seen my first video yet, then it explains a low-calorie density diet in a little bit more detail, why I chose it, and what my goals are. So if you'd like to check that out, I can link that below in the description. Okay, so this progress update is definitely not as exciting as my first one, but as promised, I'm going to be keeping this channel all about the real, the good, the bad, the ugly. I don't claim to be perfect or some type of superwoman on or off camera, so I just prefer to be as real as I can about my weight loss journey so that I can show you guys that we're all in this together. Like I said in the intro, losing weight can be a bee. Anyone who has struggled with being overweight totally gets that. So today I decided I'm going to break it down into two different categories, the good news and the not so good news. So which one do you guys want first? I'm kind of feeling for a happy ending today, so I'm going to give you guys the not so good news first. Okay, so after my first initial weight loss of 6.2 pounds, I was so excited and I was so happy to share that with you guys. For those of you who haven't seen that, I can also link that video in the description for you. And then my crazy self-sabotaging habit that even once I've seen the smallest bit of success kicked into full gear. I mean, I had all kinds of thoughts that absolutely did not make a bit of sense come to mind. Oh, honey, you've worked hard. You deserve to treat yourself. Girl, you look amazing with that 6.2 pound loss. You're good just like that. Who do you think you are? You will never reach your weight loss goals. You're wasting your time trying. So it was a struggle for about 3 days. I binged, I ate on and off plan, but who am I kidding? I was trying to cram in those off plan things as much as I could before I went back on plan. If any of you guys deal with this stuff like me, then you know that it's a vicious cycle that we go through, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So after I stuffed myself like a turkey for 3 days, I slowly started to get my butt back into gear. But I was dealing with a ton of guilty feelings for doing so horribly. There is also the element of documenting my weight loss journey on YouTube for you guys that adds another level of pressure to all of this, but in fairness, that's a good and bad thing. I must say that I do like the accountability. I'm also determined to show you guys that someone like me, a normal busy mom with self-sabotaging issues, a sugar addiction, and random junk food binges, can do this. I'm a firm believer in this, and I'm always going to be reminding you guys that it's not about being perfect. It's just about being better than yesterday. So with that being said, let's get to that happy ending now. So the good news is I lost another 1.4 pounds. So that brings it to a total of 7.6 pounds in the last 5 weeks. I'm so happy that I didn't gain and that the scale is still going in the right direction, even with my slip up. So that just proves that perfection is not required to see results. So if you feel like you're not doing things that great or not doing things perfect, just keep going. The results will come. Can I also just say that I freaking love this way of eating? I feel so good eating like this. For those who know me personally, they'd probably describe me as a pretty outgoing, happy person in general, but I have to tell you this. Eating this way, I feel so happy, so even-tempered. I think I mentioned that in my last video before, but it's the truth. I just feel full of energy and I just feel really great inside. I remember the first couple of weeks that I was feeling a little bit on the hungry side and I was eating a lot more starch than I was non-starch. That's starting to stabilize a little bit for me too. I don't really feel as hungry anymore, and when I do, I just eat. I'm still experimenting with a lot of my meals and snacks, and of course I'll be sharing those things with you guys too. But seriously, I feel very satisfied flavor-wise and fullness-wise. I can say confidently that I found my forever way of eating following a low-calorie density diet. It's easy for me to understand, it just makes so much sense, and all of the health-promoting benefits are incredible. Please keep that in mind, guys. I know that losing weight is super important to all of us for our mental health, for looking good, feeling good, being desired. I mean, who doesn't want those things? But our health even comes before those things. Eating this way is so healthy that that alone takes the cake for me. On a side note, I'm not sure if you guys can hear my son playing in the background, but if you can, my apologies. So that's it, guys. I told you guys found a channel that I promise to keep things real, not only so that you can relate, but that you can understand how easily this way of eating works. I never want to come off like I'm perfect or like my food is perfect or that I even have all the answers. For me personally, when I watch others and things just seem to come off a little too easy or a little too flawless, that just doesn't really feel right for me. A health and weight loss journey is such a rewarding one, but that does not make it easy. I want to sincerely thank all of my subscribers for following along this journey with me. Even some of you have reached out saying that you guys are actually doing it with me, and I just think that that is so awesome. I would truly love for this channel to become a place where it's more like a community, where we share the same struggles, the same goals, and truly a place that we can inspire one another. This channel will be just as much about helping you on your weight loss journey as it will be about mine. If it's your first time here, be sure to hit subscribe if you'd like to follow along, what I eat in a day, and get all my tips and tricks that I'm learning along the way. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Chat soon.